Hey guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. I'm Andy, your host, and in this video we are talking about Nottingham Forest coming back to the table to sign Lucas Bergvall. We're also talking about Spurs accelerating a move for Manchester City winger Savinho. Plenty to talk about and to get into. Not going to waste your time. Let's get involved. And we're going to start with the Lucas Bergvall news. There's a couple little bits to this. It came from John Percy just in the early hours of the afternoon, probably about 6 hours ago. He put out an exclusive. Tottenham have rejected an initial bid of £38 million from Nottingham Forest for Lucas Bergvall. Forest are set to make a second bid, with Bergvall the number one target after the sale of Elliot Anderson. Spurs' valuation understood to be circa £50 million. Now, that wasn't the only little bit. You've got the Mail Sport talking about how Forest are preparing a £45 million bid for Lucas Bergvall. If I'm honest, it's still a bit shocking to me. It's definitely 50 million and up for me. Andre Santos is what, 50 million? Elliot Anderson's 116 million. We bought Fernandes for 85. Tonali's 100. For me, the price tag starts at 50 and up. We know Forest have money. Let's take some of it. And we should be looking, for me, a ransom deal like we did for Vuskovic. So, yes, okay, signing 50, 60 million, whatever it may be. By the way, bonkers. I like Lucas Bergvall, but the market's knackered. 50 million. 85 Fernandes, 100 Tonali. You know what I mean? The market's knackered. Anyway, we should be looking for, let's say a Vuskovic exact deal, 50 million, 20% sell on, and matching rights. Spurs should be looking for that and then some, in my opinion. They've got the money. We don't really want to sell. If we are going to sell, let's make it worth our damn time. You know what I mean? So there is Lucas Bergvall flavoured news, Savinho flavoured news, and it comes a little bit with a bit of croupy news. But Sizzy, a few hours ago, putting out that Spurs to now accelerate a move to sign Savinho. He is the chosen target. And look, do you know what? For a lot of time, as a football fan, you want a player to join your club, right? You talk about Man United this summer. Oh, we only want people that are going to join our football club, right? It's not the be-all and end-all. Money talks in this game, but it doesn't half help when a player really wants to join you. Savinho is absolutely twerking to get to Tottenham. He's liking every single post. He's liking posts and reposts of, him in Spurs shirts, Spurs news. He's commenting on Pedro Porro's stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he's desperate to join us. And I'm here for it. I like Savinho. I really do like Savinho. Look, there's question marks, but he's still young. There are quite a few question marks. I'm not going to hide away from that. But when people sit there and talk about players who have never done it in the Premier League whatsoever, or players who have had one good season to 10 in the Premier League, and say that's the better option, it's like, what's the evidence? What, that one good season that you had 7 years ago? If that's your evidence, then Jesus Christ, your argument is absolutely flawed. So I want Savinho. I've always wanted Savinho. I'm not hiding away from that. He wants to play for us. I think sometimes, you know what? That means a lot. He's desperate to come to Tottenham, and he's got a point to prove. He'll have a chip on his shoulder, and I think that's another part to it that we sort of neglect and ignore, On Kroupy, Poseidon saying that Spurs' pursuit of Kroupy is not the top attacking priority. A deal has remained difficult with no progress on the club-to-club side. Spurs are not comfortable with Bournemouth's current evaluation. So I was just reading more news. Yeah, it looks like Savinho is going to be the next one. I always thought Savinho would be the next one. It was never one that sort of went away. Obviously, Maresca coming in, probably wanting time to sort of have a look at what he's got and what he can use. But Savinho is always going to be the next guy, in my opinion. Unless something drastic happens in the next sort of 72 hours, I think Savinho will be the next guy, unless someone comes through the woodworks. And look, if he is coming in, then he improves the squad. Absolutely, absolutely improves the squad. You look at that team that is being built right now. It looks like a proper squad, a squad that we've been clamouring for at least a few years. And I'm not clamouring in terms of like, oh, investment, investment, investment. It's not that. I just think sometimes we've gone a bit too cheap, or we've gone for, it was always the talk that Paratici lines up 10 deals and we probably pick the eighth option on that deal. It's like when you go to the restaurant and you go, I'll have a glass of wine. What is the second cheapest one? Normally, that's a markup, by the way. Restaurants do that for a markup. But in reality, we've always been bargain hunt shopping, right? Feels like Zerbi's come in and gone, I want player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we've gone, all right, you can have those. So that's exciting. Hopefully, we get a little bomber over the weekend. Savinho, Spurs. Here we go, confirmed. Woof. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts down below on Bergvall's rejected bid and Forest coming back for him, and also Savinho. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Peace.